Colin, show's so big here at Printing United Expo in Atlanta that this is part 2 of our walkthrough video. And we're here at AIT Technologies, and this is something I've never seen. It's a carousel 6-head heat press that also has 6 individual heads. So I could be threading a shirt here, goes to the next station, gets heat pressed, and on the very other end, somebody could be doing the takeoff from there. So not only are we rotating the bottom, you're also rotating the top at the same time. And what we've seen in the past couple of years are more what you would call a shuttle press, which is 2 stations, but 1 heat press. And then we're starting to see more quattro presses, which is 4 platens that rotate, 1 heating element that then comes down, and it's just more friendly from a cold peel standpoint. So this is the kind of stuff you see at the Printing United Expo that you won't see anywhere else, in which you have 6 individual platens, 6 heads heat pressing, incredible technology. AIT, I got to give them some credit. I don't see any more of these in the room. Might not be what every shop needs, but really cool technology.
Oh yeah.
And again, we toured a shop that started in a 10 by 10 room 34 years ago. Now they have 100,000 square feet. You can live the American dream in this industry and go from very little to being one of the industry titans and leaders just from hard work and providing a good quality service and quality product. In our industry, it goes quality, service, price. If your customer's primarily worried about your price and trying to drive it down, I like to say no and just turn them away. Let somebody else print for pennies. If you're going to be successful in this industry, most of the time you are primarily focused on quality and service, and the price is the 3rd most important thing to worry about. Now, when it comes to price, making sure you have the right equipment, the right consumables, and as we all know, technology. DecoNetwork will make you much more efficient. All of this stuff is really cool, but if you don't have software to organize it, it's not going to do much. Colin, here's our M&R Quattro DTF machine. This is one of the newest and latest, I think really cool piece of equipment. M&R makes great stuff. You're just going to pay a little bit more. M&R is not the cheapest, but it is really high quality.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for, but again, I'm not going to put down, I've bought the highest quality stuff before and been real disappointed. This guy here at Brown Manufacturing, Andrew. Hi, how's it going, Andrew?
Good to see you.
This is who got me into the screen printing world. I met him at a show, 12, 13 years ago.
In a hotel room in Columbus.
In a hotel room, because that's how an MBM show was back in the day. It was that small. And I got started with my manual, went up to Michigan. Where in Michigan?
Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. They trained me on how to burn screens, how to pull the squeegee, the whole 9 yards. Really like Brown Manufacturing, great family-owned business. You should check them out. Thanks, Andrew. All right, then we got the big guys like Stahls. Stahls has a lot of subsidiary companies. Hotronics is their heat press line of equipment. I love Hotronics heat presses. I'm a Hotronics dealer. Don't sell as many heat presses as I used to. It's just not my focus. But they make a really great piece of equipment, whether it's a a clamshell. Not my favorite to work under. I really like the Fusion. So I had a couple Fusions for a long time, and then I went to the Air Fusion, which is pneumatic. Why I really like this Fusion IQ press is because it has a swing away and a drawer capability. You're nowhere near close to the heating element. And right now they're demonstrating a platen that actually has the ability to print the tag at the exact same time that you're printing the shirt. Really cool way to become more efficient and be doing 2 heat presses at once. Stahls sells vinyl, they sell transfers, and one of the coolest new products that they're selling are the different types of patches. So you have this PVC type of patch, you have 3D embroidery, things that you would used to have to sew can now be heat applied. And why this is possible is because of their new Fusion 360 hat press. So I've got one of these at my shop. They're not cheap, but it allows you to print these wide range of different transfers, because not only do you have a top heating element, you have a bottom heating element. It makes it really easy to press a transfer and then just peel it, whereas back in the day, you would have to do it much different. And that's like a holographic look. It's pretty cool.
Particular holographic, yes.
And again, why this is possible is because this new style of heat press that's really awesome. Not only does it have the top and the bottom heating element, which can help you prevent from scorching polyester and other synthetic fabric, it's tapered, which allows you to just get that hat on there significantly better than any other hat press that I've played with in the industry.
Cool.
Now, Colin, we're starting to get into the graphic world. What I mean by that, we're starting to see the signage and the offset, and at this point, we're only about 20% of the entire show. So you can see we've got flatbed printers and cutters. Ink cups is pretty cool technology. If you ever wonder, how are these cups printed in a rotary style? And check out this robot arm that's doing it. I mean, it can take a cup, a blank cup, throw it in there, print it, and then bring it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's amazing.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Jurassic Park when they're grabbing the raptor eggs and rotating and so forth. And I guarantee you that wasn't being done actually that way back in the day, but it's spinning it in there, Colin, and it's using ultraviolet light. Anytime you see that pink, not pink, that purple light, that's the UV light that is curing the ink instantaneously.
Right.
And what's really nice about it is it's just the quality there, and the color vibrancy is incredible. So UV's been around, it's just now making its way into a transfer type of model with UV DTF. In this case, you got kind of a flat UV style printer. You have the rotations, and you can see here they're printing directly onto, I don't know, bottle openers, it looks like. And what's really cool about this, because it's a digital machine, you can print all these different designs at the same time. What I don't like about this as much as, well, one, it's kind of expensive. It definitely has a time and place, but you have all these specific jigs for specific products, and that adds up in cost. So what's really cool is the ability with UV DTF transfer. You don't have to have a jig. You just need to be able to put pressure on something and apply that sticker. Something else Ink Cups does here is pad printing. So a lot of your neck tags for apparel are pad printed, which is just kind of another type of screen printing. It is stamping the ink and then stamping the product that it is going on to. So we see it used for apparel, promotional products. Looks like right there they're doing a Frisbee. Really cool way of printing, and you can see all these variety of type of jigs to actually print with. And again, that's the days of using jigs will always be around, but you can get into printing these products so much easier than you ever have been able to. So, Colin, we're getting close to the end. Over here, our friends at First Citizens Bank. First Citizens Bank is at most of the shows. They're the ones who have the after party, open bar, lots of fun. We're going to do a webinar with them. They're a great company to finance your equipment on. So with that said, Colin, why don't we call this video 2, and we'll go start playing in the offset signage room.
Let's do it.